Hello, everybody. It's Rrr Mmmm here from Positive Fandom. I hope you all are well today, wherever you are. I'm doing great. It's lunchtime, so I have a few minutes just to talk briefly about what my first thoughts are about Andor, the new Disney Plus Star Wars series. And I don't have a lot of time, but I did just want to say what my thoughts are. So I'm going to show my promo and then I'm going to begin. Hi, everybody. It's RM from Positive Fandom. I don't know if my microphone was muted. Maybe it was in the beginning, but hey, cool gamer, how are you today? I just want to say hello to everybody out there. I couldn't let the day go by. I have an extremely crazy day today, so I don't have a lot of time. Hello, bye for Dehabit. Hi. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. Bye for that is so sweet of you to say. And I do appreciate the kindness. I just wanted to give a yes. I couldn't have said it any better. Constagnant Nick 3. Andor was fantastic, guys. I can't say enough about this 3 episodes they dropped. And you know what's really interesting? And hello, Tom Jr. Jackson, my collaborator and moderator. Tom, this was very impromptu. I only have a few minutes before I got to get back to some other things. But I have to tell you guys, I am so excited from what I've seen. I'm so glad they dropped the first 3 episodes. This is a non-spoiler. There's no spoilers here, guys. That thing just came out. I certainly am not going to talk spoilers. I did just want to say that I concur. Andor was fantastic, guys. I had been mentioning that I thought Andor might be a series that is the Star Wars series that we've always wanted, what we expected. It has to evolve. It has to grow. It has to become something that feels organic, that feels like Star Wars, that certainly has a lot of value and depth to it. One of the things that I was concerned about was how Andor, of course, we already know it's about the rebellion, right? So that's not a spoiler. We already know it's about Cassian and Andor. That's also not a spoiler. But one of the things I was really worried about was how they were going to bring in Cassian Andor. You know, how do you manage to get this person onto your side? It's not quite solved yet, but let's just say that I'm happy in what I'm seeing. I didn't want to see anything that was too cliche. I think you guys know what I mean. I wanted something that felt like a legitimate story, didn't happen overnight and in 5 seconds, was somewhat complicated, everybody. Yes. Yes, absolutely. We will be talking about this on Midnight Musings, as you guys know. This is going to be a topic of conversation. I will probably be talking about Andor with Lael on our show on either the 1/6 Scale Man Network or on El Profesoro's channel called Uncivilized Scoundrels, guys. So that's tomorrow night. We're going to be talking everything and anything about Andor on that show as well. I am so thrilled about this. If I had more time, I would have gone live. I couldn't go live last night after the show because I did a boot camp, maybe too much information, just trying to stay fit and healthy. So last night I had a boot camp that I did very well in, you know, just feel very energized and excited. And I can't tell you how energized and excited I was after the boot camp to see Andor. There are certain things that I have to say is that the writers were very careful in this. It feels so real. It feels like a true story. Doesn't feel like it is in any way something that was thrown together in the last minute. And I'm so excited that you can't wait for our musing show, which of course will be coming up either Friday or Saturday at midnight. I also wanted to say that it has the look and feel of Star Wars, which was something that I was very concerned about. So far, doesn't really seem to be very many missteps, which was another thing that I was concerned about. something that we were discussing was what is the future of Star Wars and where are they going to go in regards to merchandise? I think out of this show, there's going to be a lot of Star Wars merchandise coming up, a lot of collectibles. If you guys are into the collectible area, the characters are well thought out, guys. This really is an incredibly well thought out show. It feels very balanced. It does make sense. Certainly, it is entertaining as well. We get a lot of interesting shots. Hello, Joe Tyson. Hello to you. So glad that you could tune in just as I do. Just a brief what I thought about Andor. Andor Shines. And this is non spoiler, guys. There are no spoilers here. Just wanted to throw it out there to let you know that it's not, I didn't find the show disappointing at all. I can't find anything wrong with it. I'm sure that there are some people who may look at it and say very specific things, certainly not faulting anybody for that. But as a viewer and looking at the episodes, I am thrilled. I couldn't wait. After the first episode, I couldn't wait for episode 2. After the second episode, I couldn't wait for episode 3. So this is something else. I feel like I'm hooked on the show. I absolutely am invested. I have to see episode 4. I don't want to miss episode 4. I think if I were to miss that, I would be losing quite a bit. And that's something I haven't felt in a show for a while, except for maybe House of the Dragon. And that has completely different thing altogether. But I think that Andor definitely offers something that we've been wanting from Star Wars. We've been wanting excellent writing. I think they've recreated the worlds beautifully. I think we're also seeing a lot of ships. Oops. Sorry, my internet is not functioning well here, guys. So I apologize. A little internet blip. But I did also want to say something else that I in Andor. I think it's going to be a show that you're going to turn on. You're going to recognize it as Star Wars. You're going to recognize the characters in the Star Wars world. There's even and we saw it in the trailer, kind of like where they're in a junkyard, and it reminded me of Jedi Fallen Order. And I really like the thought of anything that reminds me of Jedi Fallen Order, because Jedi Fallen Order might have been the last thing that I'd seen that really put me into the Star Wars world. I felt that that was a fantastic representation of Star Wars. You really got a sense that you were in that universe. It felt authentic. It felt, the story was great. Hello, G Dog. Good morning to you. I hope you are well with the with one of my favorite memes. The most interesting man in the world. And I kind of joked around, and it's funny that you have that picture. And I joked around and said, "Is Andor the most interesting man in the universe?" Well, he certainly has skills, and we knew that already from the trailers that he has skills to do certain things. I was just blown away by the special effects and the stunts and the Star Wars feeling of it all. It's really great. It is so much fun to watch this series. I think if there, regardless of what you're looking for in a Star Wars series, I heard someone describe it as Star Wars for adults. It certainly is not. I don't know whether this is meant for children or adults. I can't tell you that. What I can say is that it certainly is a show that you're not going to be disappointed in. It's engaging. It's fun to watch. There's not really any downtime in it. It looks very much like Star Wars. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with this series. Skarsgård, I can't remember which Skarsgård it is great in this. The actors are amazing. Yeah, maybe so. Certainly better than what I expected. And I had made a joke about how we really haven't had a Disney series that, for Star Wars, so to speak, that's blown everybody away. And The Mandalorian is kind of the the standard that everybody's basing everything against. But The Mandalorian isn't the greatest show ever made. I think that this show might become the better show. I think that it has much more substance to it. Don't get me wrong. I love The Mandalorian. It is my favorite Disney show for Star Wars so far. But I think that Andor has the ability to push and all the other shows to the side and just really demonstrate what Disney, or let's say what is capable for Star Wars going forward. We need a new, fresh story. Perhaps it's not a new story because it happens in the past, but it doesn't matter. It is an amazing story that we're seeing so far. I'm loving every minute of it, guys. I did just want to say that, yeah, there were Grogu missteps in some of the previous shows. So I was going to say that. I have mentioned that in the past that I felt, Grogu came home to Mando too soon, but that is a discussion for another time, G Dog. Yes, thank you so much. Joey Johnson, thank you. Yes, it is Stellan Skarsgård. He says, good morning. Good morning to you, Joey. I love the entire Skarsgård family. I love Stellan Skarsgård. I think he's amazing. He's an older man who still has quite a lot of charisma to him. Definitely love him in this. He's great in this. He has the confidence and the experience that you expect from a man of a certain age. So I really like that. And he has a lot of chemistry with the Andor character, with Diego. So I think that that's very interesting too. They definitely play off one another. I think that's something that we might see, and I've talked about this theme before, the idea of sometimes a more experienced person telling a younger person, hey, don't do that, because if you do that, it might get you killed. And I think we kind of see some themes of that here, and I'm loving that because we do see that in real life a lot of times. We were talking about how men often take on the role of a father to a man who is not their son, and how we see those themes over and over again in real life. Men are doing this all the time, and we might see that here. I don't know if it's the entire truth, but I get a sense of that. So who knows what will happen between the two of them, but what I can say is that I am excited to see the next episode. Now I can't wait till next week. But I certainly did want to say that this is something, I don't know what rating it is. I think that it might be okay for children to watch. I don't know, guys, but it certainly is a properly written, from the first 3 episodes, properly written Star Wars show that has the look and feel of Star Wars. It feels authentic. The world looks right. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited too. Yes, absolutely. Dark, gritty. Yes, definitely. It has a little bit of grit to it. I even like one of the main baddies, which I don't ever really like, but that character reminds me of someone I know, and therefore it put a smile on my face. Certainly, it's definitely a fun foray into Star Wars. I can't wait to watch them again, but I have to go. I only had a few minutes today. I didn't have a whole bunch of time over the next few days to really cover this. I will be covering a review with my very good friend, Catherine Cook, who streams on the Phantasmagorium show as well as other places. And I did a review of a bunch of series with her on this channel, Positive Fandom. So I definitely will be covering the first 3 episodes of Andor here on Positive Fandom with a review with her. So I am excited for that. And Pat's Gaming APA Style, I really enjoyed the first 3 and looking forward to 4. I have only one gripe, that the pacing was a bit slow. Yes, perhaps it was, Pat. I felt it was just right. Certainly something to think about. And I am glad you enjoyed it. It makes me feel so good. G-Dog says, have a great day. Guys, please subscribe to my channel and watch the videos. I got a whole bunch of Andor coverage coming up, guys. I did just want to let you know you're not going to be disappointed in this series. It's such a pleasure to see you all. Sorry about little, I don't even know if the video went through. Oops. This is really off the cuff, isn't it? Yes, Joey, of course, of course. I just want to let you guys know what I thought about it. You're not going to be disappointed in this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, have a great day. I hope everybody is doing well. Remember to always, no matter where you are in the galaxy and what's going on, remember to be kind. Take care, everybody.